Mickey D on the beat.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the MMA Breakdowns channel. I'm your host and fearless leader, Mr. JJM. Pretty much, it's just a quick updated version for the UFC Fight Night happening Saturday, which will be headlined by Rozenstruik versus Gaziev. There were a lot of fight cancellations, pullouts, etc., etc., etc. So now I have to revisit the card. Of course, before I start, like I always do, quick disclaimer. This show is for strict entertainment and should not be viewed as financial or betting advice. If you are going to bet, do your own research and bet responsibly. I'll also like to thank all of my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed as yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell to be alerted when I post new videos, and like and comment down below. So let's get into this card real quickly. It's a little brush through. First fight now officially will be Abdul Al Sweety versus Loic Razboev. The pick stays the same. I'm going Al Sweety to win. Razboev, man, I know he fought Rumbeshki in his last fight, and Rumbeshki destroyed him. But then we found out Rumbeshki is an absolute monster anywhere the fight goes. But I don't think Rozboev has durability. He tires in fights, I know that for sure, and I think Al is gonna push a pace on him, touch him up on the feet, get him down to the ground, and kind of looking back at it, I was looking at tape today because I was researching all of the fights again. I think Al can get a submission probably in the second round because by then I think Rozboev will get tired. So I'm gonna pick Al to win. That's my official pick, and I'm gonna call it by second round submission. Right? So Al for the W. Next fight of the night we have Christian Leroy Duncan versus Claudio Hiberio. The pick stays the same, Christian Leroy Duncan as well. I just think he's the more skilled and technical kickboxer from range, distance, outside, inside. Hiberio definitely has the power, so if he catches Christian Leroy Duncan, it's done. So this fight can go knockout either way, but I'm thinking Christian Leroy Duncan to get it done by knockout in the second round as well, because he's gonna hurt Hiberio. Hiberio in the first round is gonna try to throw those big power shots. He's gonna get countered. He's gonna get rocked, and in the second round, I think Christian Leroy Duncan gets a finish. So Christian Leroy Duncan official pick by KO TKO in the second round. Next fight on the card, we have Javid Basharat versus Ayman Zahabi. I am picking Javid Basharat to still get it done by a boring decision. Um, I know what everyone is thinking. It's the Basharats. So he's one of the Basharat brothers. Great wrestling, good on the feet, technical. Very smart. MMA IQ very high. So I see this fight whereas Basharat is just gonna push a pace on him, and he's not that much of a finisher to be to say the much. He's not really a finisher, so I think he's gonna get a decision. But definitely he's gonna take care of this fight pretty easily, pretty handily, and I think he's gonna get Ayman Zahabi down, wrestle fuck him, the usual boring stuff. Take a decision, and the official pick is Javid Basharat to go the full 15 minutes and take a competitive decision. Next fight in the card, well, Ludovic Klein, guys. I know he has a new opponent scheduled, but it's not updated here as yet. It's not updated on my odds as yet as well. But I think he's fighting. Oh God, I saw the guy's name earlier today and I can't even remember his name. But I'm picking Ludwig Klein to win because the guy that he's fighting, I don't think he's UFC caliber. I was watching some tape on him. Oh, why is his name escaping my mind now? I can't even remember. I thought they would have updated it by now, but they haven't. I just think Ludwig Klein is going to punish him on the feet. Looking at the guy he's fighting, he's they're just like the UFC just scrambled for someone and just pick him. Pretty low tier fighter. He was losing to cans on the regional scene as well. He's not really good anywhere. Like where the fight goes, it doesn't matter. Ludwig Klein, powerful kickboxer on the feet. He got submissions. He got good wrestling takedown. I just think he's gonna bully him. So the official pick is Ludwig Klein against whoever his opponent is, because I just can't remember the guy's name. I'm sorry about that, but I thought they would have updated it here. Next fight on the card, we have Matthew Schimmel versus Steve Urseg. The pick stays the same as well. Steve Urseg to get a submission in the third round. I really had more time to ponder on these fights, and I realized that Steve Urseg, man, Steve Urseg is a beast. Powerful on the feet, good striking, good grappling. He can wrestle, good submission game. Anywhere the fight goes in the clinch, he's master. So, I I know that he will give you a scare. Like in the second round, he tends to look like he's gassed, but then all of a sudden he hurts guys on the feet with mad power. I just think Urseg is all around better, man. And Chanel, this is a guy that he just doesn't have a good chin, man. I don't care what anyone says. I was looking at his fight, even the ones where he got knocked out, and yeah, many of his fights he got hurt, he got rocked. So I don't think he's gonna contend with Urseg on the feet nor on the ground. So my official pick, Urseg is going to hurt him on the feet, take him down to the ground, sub him in the third round. So official pick is Steve Urseg by third round submission. Let's run it up. Next fight in the card, we have Umar Nurmagomedov versus Beksat Almakhan. I had more time to ponder this fight, man. This is a close fight. Many people are saying, yeah, Umar is a shit. We understand he's a Nurmagomedov, cousin to Khabib. But this guy, Begzat Almakhan, man, he's something special. He has one loss in his record, and currently, he is on a fucking tear, man. Like, a tear right now. Uh, I think his last fight he had a head kick KO over his opponent, and the guy is a finisher. He's always in your face, good on the feet, good grappling, wrestling, submission game. This guy is good anywhere the fight goes. Um, I'm now intrigued by this fight, but I'm gonna tell you guys this, man. I think he can beat Umar, man, because I see an upset potentially happening, but Umar is also one of the greatest on the feet, man. Like I like his style for the fact that he's a Nurmagomedov, but he's competent on the feet. He's comfortable there. It's just it's amazing. But the pick will still be Umar Nurmagomedov because I think he edges out the competitive decision, but he needs to be careful, man. This fight is no joke. He cannot underestimate Almakhan because Almakhan is dangerous. But I think he's gonna get a decision. So official pick Umar Nurmagomedov by decision. Let's run it up. Next fight in the card we have Eric Anders versus Jamie Pickett. Fuck Jamie Pickett. Let me just say that. This guy has lost me so much money. He's lost everyone so much money. He has had some matchups whereas he was fighting cans, people that he could have beaten very easily or he should have, and he didn't. I'm picking Eric Anders to chin this idiot. Like four loss losing streak I think he's on right now, or yeah, I believe it's four. And this is the fifth one incoming, and I say the UFC serve him his walking papers because he's not UFC caliber. Eric Anders, the guy is a dog. He's in your face. Talk about on the feet, mad power, in your faces, brawling Brazilian style. He's not Brazilian, but you know what I mean. He has this berserker kind of way, sort of like a Paulo Costa or a Cuban, the Cuban URL Romero. But man, I don't see Jamie Pickett surviving, man. I think he gets KO'd in the first round, to be honest. Not a good chin. He's not good anywhere this fight goes, especially on the feet. Mad power? Nah. Eric Anders chins him. I'm gonna call a first round knockout, man. Yeah, just call me the tooth fairy predictor, man. I think he sends this guy's tooth flying, knocks him out cold, gets the victory. Let's run it up. Next fight on the card, we have Alex Perez versus Mohamed Makayev. Now, like I said in my earlier video, I don't like betting Makayev. I'm staying away from this fight betting wise because Makayev is the type of guy that you know he has the talent. He's Dagestani, wrestling, striking. He's good. He's a killer, man. He's a finisher. But this guy plays around with danger so many times, man. He gives away 2 rounds out of 3 and then comes back and finishes in the third round. Now, that's a good style when you're fighting cans, like I believe it was AJ pointed out. But what happens when you have the upper echelons of fighters, that top 15, man? You can't afford to do that shit in a 3-round fight against someone like Manel Cap or even Brandon Moreno, although he looked like shit. You can't do that against Amir Albazi, although, you know, I don't think he's that great as well. And then the champ Pantoja, you definitely can't do that because, you know, you're gonna get ran over. So I'm picking him to win, and I say he gets a sub on Alex Perez, man. I think he pulls off the sub, but most likely second or third round submission. I think Mohamed Mukayev, very good grappler, and he always chases the finish. So I'm picking him by second or third round submission. You can quote me on that. I'm not sure which one, but I think one of it will do. So official pick, Mohamed Mukayev. Let's run it up to our co-main event of the evening. We have Victor Petrino versus Tyson Pedro. I'm picking Victor Petrino. I think he KOs Tyson Pedro. Pedro is a dog, scrappy, likes to bang it out on the feet. He can't do that against Petrino. Mad power. USADA is gone. That guy is jacked. You know, a lot of people be using PEDs these days. I'm not accusing him of anything because I don't know. But I do think that Petrino good on the feet. He showcased the grappling in his last fight, getting a submission win. You know, so this guy's competent in the clinch. I mean, Tyson Pedro, man, he got mad power, defeating Khalil Roundtree. That's no easy feat to avoid Roundtree's power and counter him. So there is that danger there. I'm telling you guys, be cautious with this fight. If you're gonna bet it, like bet it separately, money line. Don't put it in your parlays, because I'm telling you guys, Pedro is dangerous, right? But Petrino, I just think he's the new prospect. I think he gets it done, but you know, anything can happen in an MMA fight. I think though he clips him and knocks him out. I'm gonna call third round KO TKO for Victor Petrino. So official pick, Victor Petrino. Let's run it up. Of course, guys, if you haven't subbed, I'm currently looking for subscribers. I'm like, I believe 15 away to start doing my live stream. So please, guys, if you haven't subbed, hit that sub, hit that post notification bell to be alerted of new videos, hit the like and comment down below. Let's run it up. Our main event, Yarzenia Rozenstruik versus Shamil Gaziev. I had more time to ponder this fight, and I'm thinking, man, a lot of people are picking Rozenstruik to win because I understand with the fact that this year started off with UFC handpicking these killer prospects, as they quote, throwing them into these high profile matchups, and then they're being fraud checked, man. I understand why everyone will be on the fence with this pick. Last week for my official pick, I picked Shamil Gaziev, man. But then Biggie Boy is live for a KO in the first round, man. Biggie Boy, this is a guy that has KO'd some of the top level heavyweights, man. I think he KO'd Junior Dos Santos, you know, the OGs. Like, I think he got a win over Verdum as well. I can't quite remember his record, but yeah, he looked like shit against Gelton Almeida, but Gelton is a grappling phenomenon. He's very. I see Gelton being champ, man. Aspinall and all there. Gelton is gonna get better, you know. But we'll talk about that in future matchups. But I'm so on the fence with this fight, but I decided I'm gonna stay with my pick, Shamil Gaziev, because I think the ultimate neutralizer is going to be that grappling. I think he out wrestles Jarzinho, gets him down, and I think he beats him up. If he gets Jarzinho down, it's done because we see Jarzinho shit on his back, man. But on the feet, Shamil likes to bang, and I don't think that's a wise idea with this guy because Rozenstruik is gonna chin you, and it doesn't matter who you are. Probably the only person that could have ate a shot from him was Francis, because we all know Francis Ngannou has god level ability and a god level chin, but I don't think Shamil can take such a hit. But I think Shamil, if the fight gets onto the ground, Shamil by TKO. I'm gonna call either second round TKO. I know Shamil Gaziev likes to get work done in the first round. Like he tries to finish you, man. But I think he gets it done in the second round, right? And the official pick is Shamil Gaziev by second round KO TKO. Now this is my special part of the show, whereas I pick the fighter of the night or the fighter that I think is or has a higher chance of actually winning. And out of everyone, I think the fighter of the night that has the highest chance of winning is Javid Basharat, man. I think literally he has the capabilities. Never mind, he's a bit boring or whatnot, yada 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 yada. But I think he presses Ayman Zahabi, and I think he's a real, a real prospect to look at betting wise, whether parlay or money line or even props decision. You can bet takedowns all because he's gonna get that. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about my picks, and that's it. I will be live for my other channel later on in about a couple of minutes. But that's it, guys. If you have any further comments or questions, hit me down below. But for now, this is your boy saying, he's out. Peace.